Hi, here we go. I'm doing my last review of an Evil Twin IPA on this series. So I've done 3 different Evil Twin IPAs that were all brewed at different breweries, 3 different breweries. So this is the 4th one from the 4th brewery, which is in Stratford, Connecticut. If it says brewed by Evil Twin Stratford, Connecticut on the can, then that means it was made at Two Roads Brewing, and they do a lot of contract brewing, a lot of different Evil Twin beers. And this one has the fun name of, I always felt closer to IPAs than people. Or than I did to people. And it's double dry hopped. They use this Galaxy Citra, Simcoe, and Falconer's Flight. 7.5%. I think this is a somewhat fresh batch, but they don't put the date exactly. They just say it's batch 7. So hopefully it's not too old, but I know that this was shipped to the store where I got it maybe like a week, no more than 2 weeks ago. So let's jump right in. Yeah, Two Roads doesn't seem to be able to do extremely awesome hazy, juicy IPAs. I think maybe their own Two Roads Too Juicy double IPA might be my favorite one that I've had from them. But I've passed up on this one, some of their other ones that Two Roads brewed for Evil Twin. But this one actually has like a 4 rating on Untappd, which is pretty good. So let's see. Definitely one of the haziest beers I've seen come out of Two Roads. I can see my finger just barely through it. It's not really super duper hazy, but has a nice golden glow to it. That's pretty good. It smells pretty good. It's big on like the lemon lime candy notes. There's some tropical in there. There's some assorted Jolly Ranchers in the nose. But a lot of like cotton candy, generic candy sort of things like taffy. Probably coming from the Citra and Simcoe and the sweetness of the malt. Yeah, if I breathe real deep, it almost is like juicy fruit gum, but not like Belgian yeast, because Belgian yeast can kind of create juicy fruit, kind of bubble gum type things. I'm not getting that out of this. Yeah, that's pretty good. It doesn't have a deep like super juicy aroma, but it's really fruity and clean. Got some body to it, but there is some interesting spicy element I had right on the tongue, and then it kind of faded away. Almost I would describe it as like plasticky. It's usually something I notice more when breweries use mosaic hops. Yeah, interesting. Very slight plasticky note that fades away slowly. Weird. I wonder, maybe it's from the Falconer's Flight, which isn't used super often in these IPAs. Falconer's Flight can be a little bit dank and piney. And it finishes pretty dry, even though it has a little bit of sweetness in the body. Pretty clean, with a lingering candy-like notes. Not bad at all, actually, for an IPA that just kind of sits on the shelves and people ignore it. It makes sense that it gets a 4. It seems like it's a pretty fresh can. I'm not noticing any oxidation. Has pretty nice lacing and head and everything. Yeah, this is pretty well done. I would give it close to a 4. The only thing is that weird plasticky quality, but it's really subtle. And I'm sure it's probably just from this specific hop combo. But yeah, I'm kind of impressed. Two Roads did a good job with this one. I would recommend it if you're not looking to spend so much money. This isn't a cheap IPA by any standards, but it's not as much as a lot of the smaller breweries that are doing the hipper IPAs. So yeah, if you can't get anything better, I would say it's okay to pick up a 4-pack of this. And it goes down really easy, especially for 7.5%. A really nicely made beer. I would give it probably a 4. If it weren't for that plasticky thing, it would be more of an enthusiastic 4, I guess. But it fades away and it's still a pretty pleasant drinking experience. So I think 4 is fair for this. Bye bye.